see what we can do here. I think it still has the math in the
oh, in the intercooler?
In the intercooler.
That's a problem.
The signal just is not great.
Yeah.
So we'll see how bad it is.
So you just make a couple little adjustments, or did they do anything mechanically? Or
I started over. No, I think the plan is we're just going to retune it as it sits and then address some of the other stuff afterwards.
Gotcha. So you can get it to drive better now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, math placement's just a huge deal on these cars.
It really is. I mean, if you get a crappy math signal, it affects everything.
Right.
I mean, drivability, idle.
Yeah.
I mean, everything.
Really is kind of the center of these cars.
Yeah.
Is there tilts in it?
One. Oh. For the draft, man.
So are we gonna do we just want to try and get this on the dyno and see if it does something it want?
Or that's what I need to know.
Okay. Because the idle is not going to be.
I can fix drivability with fabricating.
Where's the meth?
Oh. It's methane.
Yeah, we gotta get that off.
It's an old kit, so it might be in the bag.
What'd you leave me, Garrett?
Oh, here it is.
Got it. All right.
Do Thanks for not doing a clean install, Garrett.
Is this thing on 93? Okay.
Supposedly it made like 1100.
On what?
Supposedly it made, I think, like 1100. I have to look at an old video.
On 93 in meth.
Or maybe 1,000. I can believe 93 in meth, air to water, 1,000.
Yeah.
On nitrous?
No.
Oh, there's a nitrous bottle on there. That's one of those.
Oh, ye of little faith.
What are we thinking, Nick?
Thinking we're gonna find out if anything's wrong or not.
Fair enough. That was a weird sound.
It's fun, but boost also just completely tanked.
Okay, because it sounded like it stopped accelerating when it started spinning.
Yeah,
Typically it spins, it flares like ah!
Yeah, but it sounded like it lost power.
Yeah, boost completely tanked. I don't know.
Maybe it spun right when the belt started spinning too. You know, well, it's interesting. I mean, to me, it looks like the belt's not on the ribs, so yeah, it looks like the belt is riding on top of the ribs instead of in, because it's all the way to that side, and it does look crooked. It looks like
That belt's about to come apart.
Is that what it looks like? Boost is going up until it just takes a shit.
Yeah.
And it sounds weird to me too.
Yeah, I don't know what else, but
I don't know why it sounds weird.
So what do you see so far? Is it mainly just boost and it not doing what you think it's gonna do?
Yeah, it just, I mean, boost goes up and it just tanks at like 4,500 RPM.
Right.
So
Just can't even get an accurate, like, where it's at even tune-wise. Yeah, no.
and the signal is just absolutely horrendous where the MAF is located, so we need to change that.
Right. So change the MAF location,
Yeah.
figure out what's going on with the blower,
Yep.
and just kind of go from there, I guess.
Yeah. At idle, normally with a cammed car at idle, you're going to see it bounce about a half a gram per second, you know, up and down. We're going anywhere from 5 to 20
Wow.
up and down at idle. So it's just, it's a super dirty signal. And it does the same thing at part throttle too. So it's
Oh,
just,
it does?
yeah. Wide open throttle, it seems to be smooth. But it needs to be smooth everywhere.
Right.
So,
Well,
now we know what we're dealing with.
yeah.
Okay.
At least the start of it.
Yep.
Hello.
Hi.
How's she doing?
Good so far, but we're only one dyno pull in, so
Oh, fair enough.
just kind of getting it roughed in right now.
Gotcha. Everything looking nice and smooth in there?
Yeah.
Nice.
Looks like we're making about 4 or 5 more pounds of boost here than what
More?
it was before.
Oh, wow. What was it before? Just stock? I mean, was it ported before?
I'm just looking at his old file right now. It was about 12 and a half, 13.
No,
Now we're up at like 19,
Okay.
something like that.
That's good gains. Big gains. Real big gains.
Yeah.
Are you still? You're low on timing still, right?
We're pumping meth on that low. But I'm low on timing. Good.
This is gonna make a lot. 837. I make over 900.
I mean, it's nice and flat up top. I mean, it's not really rolling off yet. So
I would set his
75
rev limiter so in situations where he wants to, he can extend it out. Just not all.
I'll probably set like 75.
Yeah.
So you don't need to take it out to 75.
No,
but
I probably
if you're holding gear in the half mile and you need to keep going, then you've got that. So.
He only goes to 35 on the way to Carson you hit the.
This is where Devlin started.
You hit the
The only
quarter
person who
reverse.
doesn't have a race car in his shop is the only one talking.
Oh yeah, we're putting in 10 gallons of 1R because I want to put the ethanol content way up. So you don't get a choice, we're just doing it.
So now what? Meth is coming on, or is meth already on?
Meth is on.
Okay.
I wouldn't want to run this thing without it on 91 octane, so it just got meth right off the get-go.
Fair enough.
It'll be run with meth at all times.
Fair enough. It's pretty high effort setup. So.
Yeah, 19 and a half pounds is not 91 octane.
No.
friend.
Nope. Not safely, at least.
Not here in Arizona.
Right.
These injectors are barely working.
What are they?
I'm at like 60% duty cycle.
What injectors are they?
1300Xs.
Really?
Yeah.
I figured they'd be perfect for that.
But
much
it's got
power.
a hell of a fuel system. So I mean,
oh, so it's not working
with a base fuel pressure of 60 psi, you know,
with 4 pumps or something.
with 3 450s, I want to say.
Yeah,
We've got no shortage of fuel pressure.
That's good.
And 1300s are, I mean, they're big injectors.
Right.
So.
Getting into volumetric flow rate versus just pressure at that point,
Yeah.
you know?
I bet we get close to like 930, 940 with it iced.
What's the IETs at? What are the IETs at?
120, 130.
Really? That's not bad.
I mean, really not bad for a day like today. So,
Real good.
it's got a really nice broad power band to where if we rev this thing out to like 73, 74, I'm going to rev it out on this next one. I mean, it's going to keep them up there the whole time.
Oh, wow.
It's not peaking at all.
Yeah.
So,
I still...
on the persuader.
Yeah, don't be afraid to let this thing heat. I heard Justin's favorite.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I'm going to do. It's not my car. It's gonna eat hard.
I think the 2300s they have a very good like power band.
They
like,
do.
They're a
It's
great
a really
mid-range.
nice mix, and when they're ported and everything, it kind of
Alleviates the down low and kind of moves it up top.
It gets a little bit out from
Right.
down low and just adds it to the top. So,
But if you compare it to a 2650, which is a really peaky...
2650s are peaking.
Without knowing what this thing weighs, I bet it's a half mile, 190, 191. What's the blower only half mile? I don't know.
This thing wants to rev. It's close. We're gonna throw in one more.
What's up? What do you got going on here?
Shush pipes.
Shush pipes? Ooh, I like that.
Something like that.
Make a lot of, gotta make a lot of turns in this one, or?
Nope. I just kind of used the bend on this one. 2 pies there, and then 1 in the middle.
Okay.
As soon as I get this thing.
What else are you fabbing on this thing? Is this it?
Just this. They just told me
Yeah.
to get this thing done. So I'm gonna take some measurements and
Pretty...
cut that piece and slide her on in, tack it up, and weld it up, and get back on the C7 intakes. We're doing 20 of them right now.
Oh my gosh. How was the old charge pipe? Was that one big piece, or?
Lucas took that off. I didn't get to see it.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. You pretty much always make charge pipes for these setups, right?
Yeah, because it's real tight right there by the throttle body.
You putting the math bung in and all that good stuff, or?
Yeah, probably on the straight.
How's this one going?
Oh, got the bracket all worked out.
What was the issue with it?
It all did the beefier bracket right there. Laser liner.
Yep.
Perfect. Had to space the pulley a little bit too. Final piece.
That's what we're listening to. Chief Sosa.
I wouldn't say I'm listening to it as
You're
much
hearing
as I'm tuning it out.
Boom, yep. There she is. Mark it, tack it, refit it, and then weld her up.
That's cool.
Let me see that part.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
You want me to just give you a little
There you go. Oh, look at that. That's perfect. Send it.
extend bill harness? Board out. Oh, which direction? This goes towards the filter. The little swoop.
Because it's just got a lot of.
Oh, good spots.
This seems like the best spot to do it.
I'm wondering if we should try to put an air straightener in it. Because remember, you know, blue chrome, that one bucked pretty good, even. I mean, not as bad as this did.
I don't know how to even get an air straightener in it because it's going to be up in there. At least here, it's on the outside of the curve and in the straight. It's really as best as I can think.
I mean, it'll still be better. It's just low speed is where the blue chrome was. It was tough. Is that 3" or 3.5?
3.5.
It should give them enough map resolution.
Ooh.
I'm going to put them on.
Cleetus McSkeeter edition.
That's a nice piece of foam.
It is a nice
Hey,
piece.
it comes with new gasket.
Oh, Delco gaskets too.
Just one? Oh, the other one's probably under that one.
And it comes with fittings and everything.
Those valve covers feel nice.
Yeah.
Are they sharp? They look sharp.
It's a good finish.
Whoa, bro.
Fire core wires.
Fire core, wire core.
Those are the good ones. Rapid start, more horsepower, crisp idle.
Yeah, fire cores are supposed to be the good ones.
Oh, it's got baffling. Why would we do stock coils, Brian?
Because it don't need anything else. That's why.
What have we got stock coils up to, power-wise? 1500.
LT.
Yeah.
Frank's car was on stock coils.
What's up?
Frank's car was on stock coils.
Really?
Yeah, so I was like 1200 through a glide or something.
Not doing a Mighty Mouse this time?
Now the what's it called? The other one.
That one. Pro Speed? Is that what it is?
Amp breather.
Huh? Oh, amp. Man, you finished already?
Yeah.
That looks nice.
That's all you needed right there. Just a little whoop whoop whoop.
Yeah, dude. Wait, everybody already knows.
First take Drake.
Yeah, dude. You know how much footage I got of your welding? Everybody knows. It's like, all right, we get it. This guy's good. All right, we get it.
First take Drake.
We get it.
I bet that went right into the sink.
Definitely.
Relax, sardine.
Hey,
Oh, no.
I have no powers.
You might not have powers.
I need juice. I need juice.
Round 2, Nick.
Round 2. It's gonna go great.
You have to make a bunch of changes from the first round, you think?
Math for sure.
Right.
I'd already done a whole bunch of stuff on it before.
You'll be the first one to tell us if it is close.
I sure will. You'll know if I shut the car off.
Yeah, fair enough. How much power do you think it's gonna make, Brian?
I have no damn idea.
Going the wrong way.
I just thought it was off the top of my head. I'm like, yeah, I just looked at the arrow. I was like, that depends.
Say, we got no rail pressure whatsoever.
Yeah, we go. Rub it in, Nick.
That's wild. They must have marked the arrow wrong or something.
I think that's next.
Yeah, weird.
rustic skills.
Give me the old whoop swoop.
So, Nicholas,
I'm just making some quick adjustments.
how's it looking?
A million times better.
The pipe still had a lot of bends in it, so I kind of guessed on where to put the map. At least I would have guessed about a 1/4 inch this way.
So this is with the MAF in the intercooler end tank.
Okay.
So this is just showing idle and then about 1700 RPM, and I've got the scale for the MAF,
The light blue line.
the light
right?
blue line,
Okay.
from 0 to 40,
Okay.
just to kind of show how bad, because otherwise it's normally 0 to 1,000, you would never see it.
Okay.
So I did 0 to 40 just so you can see what it's doing.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is
Oh my
with the new
God.
setup, and a whole lot smoother
No fooling.
everywhere. And it's
Wow.
still on the scale of 0 to 40. Yeah, so it's just a way to compare so you can see it visually how much smoother the MAF signal is.
Yeah, that's massive.
I mean, both at idle and just holding it at like 1800 RPM. But quite a substantial difference.
And that should translate directly to driving.
I mean, that controls everything.
Right.
So it'll drive a whole lot better, idle a whole lot better.
Mm-hmm.
That's a major component.
Absolutely.
To it.
Already seems like it drives a good bit better.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the MAF signal is so critical on these things. I mean, it really does make a big difference.
Was it running out of fuel or anything like that? I guess you couldn't really tell because it wasn't.
It was
boost,
it was laying over by 4,000
Right.
RPM, so
Right.
we didn't get very far.
Gotcha.
So I've got to imagine it's going to be better now.
Yeah, I would imagine.
So.
Yeah. What fuel is he going to run with this?
I'm not sure. I think. I mean, at this point, it's just whatever fuel's in the tank.
Right. Okay. So I got when it was on the dyno. Everything since we've done that.
Yeah. So we changed breathers to the one that we do that puts it in the airbox area. Main reason for that, he just didn't want the smell that comes in through the AC vents and everything. So that didn't have to be done, but he wanted it to. We cleaned up the lines for our trunk tank install that they had done. The 14s have some heating issues when you do like a big heat exchanger on them, big intercooler, all that kind of stuff. So we actually trimmed the front support to be like how a C7Z is.
It's like the two rectangular.
Yeah,
kinda.
so we just notch it though to be like that because I can't cut two ovals. But so we did that. We moved the MAF, the Procharger race air to water, which does it under the passenger headlight, kind of like our setup. But they put the MAF in the charge pipe pre intercooler. So the MAF signal, which I think Nick was showing you, was just all over the place. So we rebuilt the charge pipe from the intercooler to the throttle body, moved the MAF there, much better signal. His high pressure pump was actually leaking, so it maybe wasn't shimmed properly. So we replaced it actually with a Liggenfelter big bore. Redid some of the fuel lines on it that were a little bit sketch. And then new plugs in it, oil change. We tidied up a few more of the other miscellaneous lines in it. And we did a set of Motion's Cleetus edition valve covers
The valve covers look
just
nice.
to make it look nice.
Yeah,
That
no,
was
it does look very nice.
Yep. We did the Procharger HD bracket assembly because his blower bracket was like cockeyed a little bit. So we put all the right pieces on, and then we did the upgrade we do for the bigger power stuff so the bracket doesn't flex. And then this time we're gonna see if we find any other surprises.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, just the couple little changes we've done is.
Yeah, we're still waiting on the air inlet. So on these, we're going to be running the Procharger rotomolded 180 with the big filter on it.
Okay.
We have it off right now because he does live at sea level. So whatever it makes here boost with the filter off will probably be what it will do there with the filter on.
Okay.
So we're trying to just gauge
Compensate
it and
for
then put the filter on it.
Okay. Cool. Any other changes really? That's really just kind of...
No.
What fuel system is in this car, do you know?
I believe it's our low side. Our low side in it, and then stock gas tank pump.
Okay.
It has meth.
Gotcha.
And it's on 93 octane in meth because that's what they have there.
Right. Okay. Cool, cool. Oh yeah, we went to 2 meth nozzles as well from 3.
Yeah, we got rid of the 3.
Right. So we'll see how that fares, I suppose.
That's a lot of meth.
Right, that is a lot of meth. A fair amount of meth. Well, I think the high pressure pump being fixed will help with the fueling.
I hope so.
Yeah. And then you might not need 3. Hopefully. We'll see.
The high side's dropping down to like 24. I'm commanding 26, but it's dropping down.
We're gonna key it on, right?
Yeah. Is it on right now?
Doesn't sound like it.
I don't hear anything. It's going to make some good power, just even on pump and meth. We just need to curb the tire spin.
Oh, is that what was going on?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so it wasn't dropping boost or anything?
No, boost wasn't dropping.
Okay.
That's fixed.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Yep. Now we're going to turn the meth on and
See what happens.
Go from there.
Fair enough.
Meth turns on. This is a 427, right?
Yeah, what'd you see for boost?
I saw about 15 and a half at 6.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
15 and a half at 6,000. That's a lot of power. For example, Frank's car, 427 A94 air to water made like 20, and that made 1,200 wheel per.
How much power is he trying to make?
Whatever is comfortable on pump and meth. So we can pull you up.
I was gonna say that'll help belt slip and same belt because it could be more tension with this belt.
That's easy. We'll pull you up. We're already making improvements though. I mean, it's barely better than a stock 1.7 liter blower.
Shut up.
I sound like Lucas.
You do sound like Lucas. You know, Gen 3. So boost is dropping. Fuel pressure is not good as well.
Yeah.
Might be a low side thing.
Got a couple of issues. I think it might be the low side. I mean, I don't know how it could do it without it, but I'm not hearing that pump.
I'm not hearing that pump at all either. Maybe it's just really weak. You know.
Yeah.
That was a big improvement. Now it's making
Yeah.
pretty close to what it made previously. All right. Well, another day.
Another birthday.
All right, so final.
Yeah. Final checks.
Final checks.
Everything was good, but we're just gonna do one more.
Oh yeah. I'm sure she's extra good.
Yeah.
I know it drives extra good.
Yeah.
Good enough for me.
What do we do? What do we do? Yeah, it still had a little bit of tire spin too.
A little bit, yeah. What was the good pull? Pull that one up real quick.
Let me see. So that was with a little bit less tire spin,
Okay.
but that was still with the air filter in place and no ice or
yeah.
anything else.
Okay,
So,
yeah.
This is how we want to see it because it was really out of fuel.
Right.
So yeah, it's with the air filter on it, no ice. This is doing pretty good.
Yeah, and we had a Hail Mary one where it made a lot more power, but we were really pushing the limit of fuel at that
the
point.
fuel was an issue. Let me see.
Meth, no filter.
So this was with no filter, but we still never iced it.
Okay, I got you.
We've never iced it.
Right.
There's no point right now.
I feel like with ice, with filter, it would probably be pretty close to that number right here.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Yeah, I mean, generally speaking, when they're iced, we usually see them go up 30, 40 horsepower,
Right.
depending on how heat soaked it was before.
And we just drove this around for a while, so.
Yeah, we just drove it around,
Yep.
so it's certainly not cold.
Right. Well, that's good. That's a significant improvement over before.
Yeah.
What did it make before? What did it come in as?
Oh, jeez.
I don't think we even. Just a comparison.
There were problems.
Yeah, we couldn't make a full pull with it, but
Yeah,
that's effectively what it was doing before.
Yeah, let me clean it up here. So we basically had, that was where it was pretty much stopping.
Right. So
And this was not me letting out.
Right. That was just a
That was
tremendous
just
belt slip.
Problems.
Yeah.
So now it's doing
That's a little better.
with the air filter on.
Yeah, that's a little
We're
better.
cruising.
That's a difference.
Yeah. And that one had some tire spin too. So.
Right. I think he'll feel that.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Done.